The Quiet Hours of St. Ember. Chapter 2. The Snow Between Hours. A thin hush gathers on ledges and windowsills. Streetlights turn the air into something slow and glowing. Even the cars seem to move more carefully. And somewhere inside St. Ember Hospital, there are still people, living through the long hours. People who are warm, tired, lonely, in ways that don't always show on a chart. Alice steps through the staff entrance, with snow in the seams of her coat and cold clinging gently to her lashes. Outside, winter breath, sharp and bright. Inside, the familiar mixture of clean linen, hand sanitizer, coffee gone slightly stale on the counter, the quiet metallic undertone of elevators, the soft, constant whisper of ventilation. Her boots squeak faintly on the tile. She pulls off her gloves and rubs her hands together, feeling warmth return in slow increments. There's a small Christmas tree near the lobby desk. Nothing grand, just a modest thing with a string of warm yellow lights. Someone has draped tinsel carefully, as if doing it neatly could make the world feel a little neater too. It's Christmas Eve. That thought lands in her chest with a strange gentleness. Christmas Eve, a phrase that usually belongs to cinnamon, to wrapping paper, and familiar voices calling your name from another room. Here, it belongs to something else. Here, it belongs to soft footsteps in hallways, to the lullaby beep of monitors, to nurses who tuck blankets tighter and adjust pillows like they're shaping small islands of comfort. At the nurses' station, someone has left a plate of store-bought sugar cookies under plastic wrap. The sprinkles are festive in the most uncomplicated way. Green, red, and a little too bright, against the hospital's beige and blue. A handwritten note sits beside them. Merry Christmas. Night shift. Take 2. You deserve it. Alice smiles. Even if it's small, even if it's tired. Morning, Alice. Mara, one of the day nurses. Hair up, eyes soft from a long stretch. Morning. Alice answers hanging her coat, slipping into her scrubs, like she's stepping into a different version of herself. The unit is calmer than usual. Not quiet, exactly. Hospitals are never truly quiet, but calmer, in the way a city is calm when snow starts to fall. Everything's still happening, just softened at the edges. Alice checks the assignment board. Room 412. Mr. Harold Winslow. New admission. Cardiac monitoring. Post-procedure observation. Notes. Anxious. Insomnia. Minimal support system. Alice reads the last line twice. The words catching slightly inside her. Minimal support system. She's seen it written in charts 1,000 times. It means 1,000 different things. Sometimes it means family far away. Sometimes it means family gone. Sometimes it means family close, but not kind. Sometimes it means a person who built their life in such a way that no one knows how to come find them when they're still. Alice picks up her clipboard and starts down the hallway. The lights here are dimmed a little for evening, and it makes everything feel more forgiving. It makes the floors gleam, like they've been polished by moonlight instead of wax. It makes the corners of the world less sharp. As she walks, she can hear the distant murmur of a television, a Christmas movie, maybe. The muffled sound of laughter that doesn't quite belong in a hospital, but tries anyway. Chocolate and sugar and something almost hopeful. Room 412 is near the end of the hall. Alice knocks softly. Mr. Winslow. Hi, I'm Alice. I'll be your nurse tonight. The room is dim, except for the glow of the monitor and the small lamp by the bed. Outside the window, snow falls in slow diagonal lines, caught in the light from the street below. In the bed, a man lies propped up, hands folded over the blanket. He looks older than her father, but not fragile, just worn. Like a book that's been read too many times without ever being put down. He turns his head toward her, Hello. How are we feeling? Alice asks, stepping closer with that quiet, unhurried rhythm. He lets out a breath, not quite a laugh. I'm here. It's an answer. That isn't an answer. She recognizes it. Just the feeling that I shouldn't be here. And on Christmas Eve, I thought I would be somewhere else. I thought I'd be in a house I bought 20 years ago. I thought I'd have a table with a big roast. I thought I'd have company. I worked. That's what I did. I worked for decades. I told myself it was temporary, just until the next milestone, just until I got the promotion, just until the business was stable. And now I'm here, and it's Christmas. And the future isn't. It isn't a place you can sit down. You know what's funny? I used to think being busy meant being important. And now I think being loved is being important. Don't spend your whole life waiting for the future. It's not a holiday. It's just another door you keep walking toward. Alice stands quiet. Well, I'm going to make sure you have what you need tonight. And Mr. Winslow, Merry Christmas. Alice steps out into the hall and closes the door gently behind her. Minimal support system. It means a person lying in a bed while the world celebrates elsewhere. The unit has a board near the break room, where staff sometimes pin up holiday cards, photos, announcements. Today, someone has taped up a list. Patients spending Christmas here. Names, room numbers, notes. Some have check marks beside them. Family visiting, friends stopping by, church groups bringing songs. Some have nothing. Alice's eyes move down the list. Nothing, nothing, nothing. She feels that restless tenderness sharpen into an idea. A simple idea. A small, stubborn idea. She walks into the break room, where the air smells like coffee, and microwaved leftovers. Mara looks up from her phone. "You okay?" Because nurses notice. Alice leans back against the counter, arms folded loosely. "I just talked to a patient." Mara nods, like she's heard that sentence 100 times. And he said something that stuck. Alice looks at the plate of cookies, at the little Santa napkins, at the cheap string lights taped above the sink. She thinks of Mr. Winslow's voice. Being loved is being important. She thinks of the list, and then she says, quietly but firmly, "What if we did something for the patients who won't have visitors?" Like what? Gifts. Not big ones. Just something. A small present. A card. A warm pair of socks. A puzzle book. A little lotion. Anything that says, "Someone thought of you." Mara looks at her, like she's measuring how serious she is. Alice holds the gaze. Finally, Mara smiles. Tired, but real. That's a very Alice idea. Alice exhales, feeling a small relief she didn't know she needed. Mara glances toward the hall. We can probably put together a few things. There are donation bags in admin. And the volunteer office might have leftovers from that drive last week. Alice's mind starts organizing itself around the plan. I can check. And you're going to need help. Alice knows. She can already picture the logistics, the rooms, the timing, the staffing. She can't leave the unit understaffed. She can't vanish for an hour. She needs more hands. And without meaning to, she thinks of a quiet neighbour with a shy smile and a compact umbrella. Elliot. The thought of him brings a softness that surprises her. Small moments, scattered like crumbs. A nod in passing. A short hello. The kind of familiarity that grows in the dark between routines. She finds herself reaching for her phone. Mara watches with interest. Who are you calling? Alice glances up. her smile a little sheepish. My neighbour. Alice steps out into the hallway, where it's quieter, and taps Elliot's name. The phone rings, once, twice. Then his voice comes through, warm and a little sleepy, like he's answering from the middle of a soft blanket. Hello. Alice's heart does a small, ridiculous thing. Hi. It's Alice. Alice, he says, and her name sounds gentler in his mouth. Hey, everything okay? I had an idea, and I think it's a good one. But it's a little last minute. There are patients here who won't have anyone visiting them for Christmas. And I want to give them small gifts, simple things. And we could really use extra hands, if you're willing. On the other end, a moment of silence. Not awkward, just thoughtful. Then Elliot says, quietly, Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he says again, like it's the easiest thing in the world. Of course, what do you need me to do? The next hour becomes a soft, busy blur. Fuzzy socks in cheerful colours, small lotions, puzzle books, packs of playing cards. Not enough for everyone, but enough to start. Jonah volunteers to write names in careful block letters. A janitor offers a roll of ribbon, like it's the most natural thing in the world. It's not grand, it's not perfect, but it's something. Elliot arrives just before midnight. Alice sees him first through the glass doors. His silhouette against the snowy night outside. He's wearing a dark coat, a scarf, and his hair is a little wind-messed, like winter tried to style it, and gave up halfway. He comes closer, rubbing his hands together. Hi. Hi. You did all this. Alice corrects. The unit. Everyone jumped in. Elliot nods, taking it in. It's really good. Alice feels shy under the weight of it. It's just small things. Small things, he replies, are the whole point. Mara claps her hands. Okay, let's do this before someone's meds are due and we all get pulled away. They split into a few small groups. Alice and Elliot together. Mara with Jonah. Another nurse with a tech. They move through the hallways. Gift bags balanced in their arms. The paper rustling softly. Like snow underfoot. The hospital at night is its own world. Lights dimmed, voices lowered, a kind of sacred hush. Some patients are asleep and don't wake, so they leave the bag on the bedside table with the card propped against it. Some patients wake slowly, blinking at them with confusion. That turns into surprise, then softness. One woman laughs quietly when she sees the fuzzy socks, bright red with tiny white snowflakes. I haven't had socks like this in years, she whispers, fingers stroking the fabric like it's silk. A man with an oxygen cannula reads his card twice, then presses it to his chest for a moment before setting it down carefully. Thank you, he says, voice thick. Alice feels her own eyes sting once, and she blinks it away. She is here to be steady. Elliot moves gently beside her, matching her pace. He speaks softly to people, the way you speak to someone you don't want to startle. Hi, we brought you a little Christmas gift. You didn't have to. I know, but we wanted to. They keep going, room after room. It's like he knows the shape of loneliness and doesn't want anyone to sit in it alone. Eventually, they reach room 412. Alice pauses outside the door, her hand on the handle. This one. He's alone. He told me no one visits. Mr. Winslow is awake, as she suspected he would be. What's this? It's a little gift for Christmas. His hands move slowly, like he's afraid to touch it and find it isn't real. We thought that no one should spend Christmas here without being reminded they matter. The room is very quiet. Mr. Winslow picks up the card. He reads it once, then again. I didn't think anyone would do that for me. We did. Merry Christmas, Mr. Winslow. He nods once, hard, like he's trying to hold himself together. Merry Christmas, he whispers back. When they leave the room, Elliot closes the door quietly behind them. Alice feels something settle inside her, like a knot, loosening. Not because she fixed anything, but because, for a moment, she put a candle in it. Elliot glances at her. You got that idea because of him. He said something about how you can't live in the future. You can only live in now. Elliot's eyes flick toward the window, where snow continues to fall. That's true. I think I forget that sometimes. I do too. They finish the last few rooms. By the time they return to the nurse's station, the gift bags are gone. The counter is empty. And the unit feels different. Not quieter. Not less busy. Just warmer. Mara comes back, cheeks flushed, eyes shining. We did it. Jonah raises a paper cup of cocoa in a toast to chaos, to kindness. Alice laughs softly, surprising herself with how light it feels. Elliot stands beside her, hands in his pockets now, shoulders relaxed. He leans slightly toward her. So, is that what you do on Christmas Eve? Recruit neighbours into hospital missions. Alice smiles. Only the ones who answer their phone. Elliot's grin appears slow and shy. Most days, Alice bumps his shoulder gently with hers. Most days. By the time Alice's shift ends, snow has thickened outside. The city looks like it's been wrapped in cotton. Streetlights glow warmer against the white. The air feels crisp, clean, like the world has been rinsed. Alice pulls her coat on. Elliot follows, hands tucked into his pockets. They walk side by side, their footsteps making that soft, crunching sound that only fresh snow makes. For a while, they don't talk. The quiet is not empty. It's full. Alice breathes out, and her breath turns into a pale cloud that disappears almost immediately. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you called. Alice pauses at her door. She hears Mr. Winslow's voice again. Don't spend your whole life waiting for the future. Do you? Do you want to come in for a bit? Yeah, if you're sure. Her apartment is dim, lit only by the small lamp she left on. Just quiet. But tonight, quiet feels like enough. Alice fills the kettle, sets it on the stove. Tea. Tea sounds perfect. She gives Elliot the cat mug without comment. He notices, of course. He smiles. The kettle begins to whisper. Chamomile for her. Mint for him. I think people forget to be present because being present can hurt. If you're always thinking about the future, you don't have to feel what you're missing right now. I thought you were going to be more intimidating. Like you'd never spill coffee on yourself. Alice laughs, a real laugh. I spill coffee on myself regularly. I'm glad you're my neighbor. Me too. You should sleep. At the door, he pauses, as if he's reluctant to break the small spell. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Alice closes the door gently behind him. Warmth in her hands. A lesson still echoing. Don't live only in the future. Live here. The sheets are cool at first, then warm quickly. Outside, the snow keeps falling, and inside her chest, something feels a little less lonely. Breathing in, breathing out, and the night, soft as snow, covers the city